Team Interfood here today. How's everyone doing? Wonderful, great. I'm on a healing journey, as you all know, if you listen to my videos. I am healing from narcissistic abuse. And I feel fantastic. I feel really great that I'm on this healing journey after being under narc abuse for so many years. Having gotten to this pathway, I am a believer. I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. And if it wasn't for Him saving me 15 plus years ago, I wouldn't be here today speaking to you all in regards to narcissistic abuse. It was His guidance and His leading that led me to the abuse that I was in unknowingly. And that happens to a lot of us. We do not know that we're in situations that are abusive. We don't know it because 9 times out of 10, the people that are abusing us are people that are close to us, family members, friends. Sometimes it can be, it usually starts there, family members, friends, husbands, or wives. We think that these people care for us and that they love us. And so we, being empaths, we give them our all. We just give everything to these people, and based on us giving everything to these people, they take advantage of us. So today this video is about how much we can blame the narcissist, and then how much we have to start taking responsibility for our own actions as well. So I would just like to say that, because being on this healing journey, it leads back to us, the individual. We have to start cleaning up ourselves. And once we start cleaning up ourselves and we start seeing that we too played a part in this narcissistic abuse relationship, and we too have some things that we have to face about ourselves. And sometimes facing those things is just not very easy. I'm finding with myself, a lot of the narcs that I put myself around, it was simply because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust my words enough to follow my own self, to follow my own pathway. Also, I didn't love myself enough. I didn't love Tracy. I had very low self-esteem. And based on the fact that I had low self-esteem, I kept attracting other people, other narcs that had low self-esteem as well. But the difference between a narcissist and someone that's an empath, a narcissist has a motive, and they know that they want something from you. And so they know that they're going to get that something from you. And in order for them to get that something from you, they will make themselves look attractive to you in order to start, getting supply from you, or in order to start playing on your low self-esteem, or you're not trusting or believing enough in yourself. But they too don't believe in themselves. They have low self-esteem and they don't believe in themselves as well. However, the narcissist's mind is running like, I need what you have. I need, your supply. Because one thing about empaths have a lot to offer, but we don't know that we have a lot to offer. It's because we've always felt really bad about ourselves. We've always had low self-esteem, and we never believed in ourselves. And so based on us feeling very low about ourselves, we fear a lot. We fear making decisions. We don't know, is this decision going to lead me the right way, or is it going to, make my life more worse than what it is? So we fear, stepping out sometimes and doing what we need to do. And based on this fearing what we need to do and stepping out in our own self, the narcissist comes in and plays a part of, trust me, I'll take care of you. And so based on them thinking, we thinking that they can take care of us and they're going to make everything okay, we tend to put everything and all ourselves into their hands. And so once we start doing that, they again start intensifying that fear. They will start gaslighting us in the mind, and start making us think one thing or when it really isn't that one thing. And so now our fears are more intensified. We are more living in a box of fear. So we lose confidence. That way we're not confident in our decisions anymore, because the fear and scared us more, and the non-trusting in ourselves, and the low self-esteem. And so now we just don't have no confidence. We don't know what to do, when to do it, or if we're doing something, we don't even know if it's the right thing that we're doing. So again, we have to start looking at ourselves. We have to start saying what put us in that situation where the narcissist was able to take advantage of us. So this is where we have to start pointing that finger back at ourselves and start saying, what I have to start loving myself better. Or do I love myself better? Or who am I? We have to start asking those hard questions. Who am I? Am I, someone that really love me, or do I just say I love me just because, or what is loving me? So then we have to go inside ourselves and start asking ourselves those questions and answering them honestly, because most likely, your self-esteem didn't grow. It didn't have a chance to grow based on your childhood. You didn't have people nurturing you and telling you that you can be anything you want to be, and that, and you are number one, and you didn't have that support, of someone guiding you and really loving on you and telling you that you're beautiful and that you're this and that you can do anything. You didn't have that support of you allowing to trust yourself, based on your parents leading you and guiding you and saying, baby, you got to make your own decisions and you can do it. And so then you didn't have anyone reinforcing you to build your trust up in yourself, or to build your confidence up. You may have went out for different sports or did different things like that, but there was no one there still saying, you're the best, you're doing a great job, and you keep on going. If no one was there giving you that support of encouragement, then you have to start giving that encouragement and support to yourself. And a lot of times we think we can put this in other people's hands, and that other people are going to build us up and give us that confidence. Other people that, besides our parents, because our parents should be the ones that are encouraging us and building us up, or any authority figure that is over us when we're a child. But if we didn't get that when we were a child, then we grow up and we think that we can put this trusting and loving and self-esteem in other people to build us up, and then that's where we make the mistake. And that's where the narcissists, they chime in on us and they say, oh, that's a victim, that's somebody I'm going to get, that's a target, because they can see the weak spots and they can see the holes that are in us. So now, being on this healing journey, we must start looking at ourselves. We have to start saying, how can I love myself better? How can I love me? For once, we have to look at ourselves, and that's hard for an empath. I know for many years that was hard for me. I couldn't look at myself and know what I needed, or to care for myself. I didn't. I was just always outwardly trying to help people, or outwardly trying to do something for people, But in reality, it was me that I needed to start doing something for, and it was me that I needed to start taking care of, and it was me that I needed to start loving on and boosting up and just being there for myself. And so empaths find that that's a hard thing for an empath, to be there for themselves. So, on this journey, on this healing journey, we have to start looking at ourselves. We have to start saying, who am I? How can I serve myself? And, and I love you, stand in the mirror and say you love yourself. It may feel weird and awkward in the beginning, but eventually it will feel just right, because it comes a time in our life that God, Almighty God, really do want us to look at ourselves, and it's nothing wrong with it, and it's nothing wrong with us saying, you are all right, you are okay, and I do love you, and I like you, and it's good for us to do that, because we can only give so much of ourselves away to other people before we're just like, we don't have enough for ourselves. We don't we give ourselves away, and then there we are, we're like wondering, well, who in the heck am I, and why do I keep ending up in these type of situations, and why doesn't my life change, and why does it keep saying the same? We have to ask ourselves that question. And that's because we're not nurturing ourselves, we're not loving ourselves, we're not caring for ourselves. And we have to get to that point where we care for ourselves, because we are special too, and we are somebody too. And once we start caring for ourselves and loving ourselves and building ourselves up, then the narcissist has to flee from us. They cannot stay around a person that has finally started seeing their worth, or has finally started seeing that they are somebody too. Okay? So this video is about, we have to be responsible enough to start looking at ourselves food. This is food that we have been overlooking and passing up these plates for many, many, many years, because we've been always focused on pleasing and serving plates to other people. But now it's time that we start feeding ourselves healthy food. Okay? Thank you all for listening. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Also, leave a comment. I would love to hear what you all have to say. I am always wanting to learn more and just hear more, in regards to your food story, your good food story, bad or ugly. What led you to this? What led you to figure out what was going on in your life in regards to narcissistic abuse? What led you here? I'd like to hear your story. Okay? Thank you all. Continue to heal. Stay on this healing journey. You can do it. Let's heal together. Okay? God bless you all. This is Tea Mentor Food. Be blessed.